Hey guys, welcome to AGV and this is Vishnu. So in this illustration they have given a table containing 4 columns. Number 1 particulars, then we have average, annual return, standard deviation and correlation. Particulars portfolio they have P, Q, R, S, T, U. So the average return would be 18.6, 14.8, 15.1, 22 and -9 or net and 25.5. Standard deviation would be 27, 16, 4, 21, 4 and 19. Then we have correlation with the market, it would be 0.81, 0.6, 0.98, 0.75 and 0.45, 0.63. Then they have market return. Market return would be 12 and market standard deviation would be 12. Risk free rate would be 9. Then number 1 bank it using Sharper ratio and trio ratio. So we need to calculate rank it using. So we need to rank these things using Sharper ratio and trio ratio. Compare the ranking part and explain the reason behind the difference. So first of all we need to compute the Sharper and trio ratio of these figures or these portfolios. Then we need to identify or compare the ranking and explain the difference. So going ahead with the solution. So here we have the Sharper ratio formula. So formula for Sharper ratio will be RP minus RF divided by standard deviation of P. So RP would be return of the security minus RF would be the risk-free rate and divided by standard deviation of the security or portfolio. Trial ratio would be RP minus RF divided by standard deviation or beta of the portfolio. So beta of the security. So RP would be return of the security and RF would be risk-free rate and beta would be beta of the each security. So in this illustration beta has not been given, therefore we need to compute the beta. So for the computation of beta we have a simple formula. So the formula would be standard deviation of the security multiplied by correlation divided by standard deviation of the market. So first of all we have made a table containing 9 columns. First column would be portfolio P, Q, R, S, T, U. We have and the annual return which we have directly taken from the question. Then we have the standard deviation also given in the question, correlation also given in the question. Then we have the Sharper ratio. So the Sharper ratio would be RF minus RM divided by standard deviation. So RF would be return of the security would be 18.6 minus risk free rate it would be 9 divided by standard deviation. And deviation over here the first one would be 27. The same way for Q it would be 14.8 minus 9 divided by 18, which gives you 0.76. And the same way you need to compute the entire section, right? Yes. Now we have the ranking. So the ranking most highest should be ranked as 1. So while checking here the most highest would be 0.91 which will be ranked as 1, and next highest would be 0.76 which will be ranked as 2, and then next one would be 0.61 which is ranked as 3, then 0.36 would be ranked as 5, and 0.32 will be ranked as 5, and 0.36 should be ranked as 4, sorry. And then finally -5 would be ranked as 6. Then next one we need to find the beta. So the formula for the beta would be correlation multiplied by standard deviation of the security divided by standard deviation of the market. For that we have the correlation over here and standard deviation of security. Therefore 27 multiplied by 0.81 divided by standard deviation 0.12 will give you the beta of 1.81. In the same way, next one it would be 18 multiplied by 0.65, which is the standard deviation of the security, divided by 12 will give you beta of 0.88. And then we have the trial ratio. So the trial ratio will be RM minus RF, which is 18.6 minus, or here we have 9 divided by beta. Beta would, as we computed, it would be 1.82 will give you 5.27. In the same way, the second one it would be 18.8 minus 9 divided by the beta of 0.98 will give you 5.96. In the same way, we need to compute the whole and the entire thing, and then after doing the trial ratio we need to check which one is the highest, and highest one would be ranked first, and so on. So the ranking would be 5, 4, 2, 3, 6 and 1. So here we have the computation of beta formula. Computation of beta would be covariance of the security multiplied by standard deviation of the security divided by standard deviation of the market, as we have discussed. Then we have some inference. Sharper ratio considers only the standard deviation and leaves the market standard deviation and the correlation, whereas trial ratio considers market standard deviation and correlation. So the first point would be Sharper index only considers standard deviation and leaves market standard deviation and correlation, but trial ratio will consider market standard deviation and correlation. Greater correlation result in greater value of beta. This would reduce the point in trial. So the greater correlation result in greater beta value, therefore this will reduce the points in trial. Next one, portfolio of R, which is angled as 2 in shape, is pushed a position back in trial owing to the correlation effect also evident in portfolio P and Q. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you are clear with this example. Stay subscribed. Thanks for choosing this video.